let's have a look at some of the optional tools on Final Cut. So we'll start with our toolbar. You can see we've got our media import here. These are all for marking sections and keywords, but these are all things that you probably won't need to use. This is kind of the first area you might want to look at. This just shows you all the different tools that are available. So you've got blade tool, trim tool, select and position, and a zoom and a hand, which are all quite useful. Also range selection if you want to play a loop back. What we'll do is we'll have a look at just the very basics of these, which are blade, trim and select. Select tool is the arrow that you'll most often need. You can either select it in here, or you can see there's an option just to press A. If you press A, that will always bring up your arrow tool, so that's a handy tip. To select our blade tool, we can press B. So if I press B, you can see my cursor changes to a razor blade. What that enables us to do is to slice up our video clips. Slice up our video clips as many times as we want, as often as we want, and then we can go in and we can take sections out by selecting our arrow tool again, going in. If we want to delete a selection, for example, we can press backspace and it will just go away, or we could rearrange them if we wanted, just drag them around however you want. It's very intuitive, it's very easy to do. So that's our blade tool. Our trim tool is the same as just going to the end here, and you can extend or you can shorten video clips. That red boundary line just means that I can't extend beyond that, so because I didn't film any more than that footage. So this enables us to shorten or lengthen clips. It can be quite a handy thing to do. Also, it doesn't have to be the one at the very end, it can be one of the ones in the middle, for example. There you go. So that is our trim tool. So you can also get to that by pressing T, but if you hover over either side, then it does that for you anyway. We'll have a look over here. So Magic Wand Enhancement is an automatic enhancement option. Most likely you won't need to use that because you'll know exactly what you want to do, and you don't want Final Cut to do that for you. It probably won't do exactly what you're after. We have a retime editor, which can be very useful. If you select a clip, then it makes it available. In here there are options to slow down, speed up, hold, which is like a freeze frame, and even reverse a clip here. There are other options as well, but most likely you won't need to use them. If you slow down, you can see that it slows down in intervals of percentage, whereas if you speed up, it speeds up in intervals of times, which is, I don't know why they've labelled 1% and 1 as times, but if you were to slow down to 50%, what it will do is it will extend your clip and it will be twice as long, for example. If you were to slow down to 25%, it will be 4 times as long. So you need to really think about that. You don't have to use those intervals. These two lines over here enable you to customize that, so you can slow it down or speed it up by whatever percentage you want. Just be aware that if you slow it down by too much, it will go very jittery, as so. The reason for that is because video is made up of lots of pictures, and those pictures are played back at speed. If you slow it down, then those are just pictures playing back in a very slow speed. So I'm just going to put this back to 100%, which is here. That's the same as going to retime normal. If you speed it up, obviously it will make your video clip shorter instead, but for this particular video I'm not going to bother doing that. Just put it back on normal.